Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another day of the 7 days of Zodiac. So today's video is actually an Ask an Amateur video, which I haven't done in a long time. I know I said I was supposed to do them monthly, and honestly, I just forgot about them. Like, I totally forgot. I don't know why. And then I looked at my email, I'm like, holy shit, I have a lot of unanswered emails. So I didn't really take in all these emails, so I never really read them until now. If you want to be featured in the next Ask an Amateur, then be sure to send me an email. This is my email over here. It's also down below if you just want to copy and paste it. There's 3 H's, okay? 3. Everybody thinks there's 2. There's 3. beautybyash@gmail.com. Send me an email with your problems. Let me help you. So today we're doing Ask an Amateur. So, first off, I want to say, don't forget to join the conversation on social media. #7does if you want to be featured as a shout out of the day. So today's shout out will go to, hold on, let's find one right now. I haven't even looked at this shit yet, at this stuff yet. Not shit, I don't know. So today's shout out of the day goes to ______ period sweet period ___ underscore. I don't know her real name, or his. I don't know. But thank you for the shout out. He or she put like a cute, sweet paragraph about me and then said subscribe and all that stuff. So I really appreciate that. Thank you for sharing my page with other people. And yeah, so this shout out goes to you. Thank you for showing love. And let's get right into the video. Okay, so today's Ask an Amateur. She asked to be kept anonymous, so I'm just gonna read her problems and give her my advice. So. Hi Ashley, I'm having, oh shit, this is from August 4th. Oh, she must be out of this problem by now. And if she's still in the problem, well, hopefully I help. I'm so sorry I'm so late. Hi Ashley, I'm having boy issues and wondering if you could help me out as none of my friends really care enough to. Drop those friends because they suck. About a month ago, I started talking to this boy who is a Gemini and developed feelings for him. Wait, what sign are you? Did you say? Okay, I'm so impatient. I need to read the rest. We would always text back and forth, but recently he started to get really distant. So not that long ago, I started talking to this other boy who is a Scorpio who has been really nice to me, and we were always texting back and forth just like what me and the Gemini did. But recently, Gemini has stopped talking to me and doesn't really text me anymore, but he gets angry if I'm with a guy or posts a photo with a guy on Snapchat. But the reason why I think this is because Gemini and Scorpio are actually friends and they go to football together, and Scorpio told me that Gemini has seen my name on his phone. Girl, you're messy for that. But I mean, you're single, so you can do what you want, but like, that's a little messy going for 2 friends. You had to know this was gonna happen. Okay, sorry, I'll keep going. I'm not judging. Do what you want, girl. Yeah, so Scorpio knows me and Gemini used to talk. Okay, so at least he knew. This is why I think Gemini is being so distant. Scorpio is being really nice to me, expressing how much he likes me, but I don't feel the same way, as I still have feelings for Gemini. I know Scorpio is the better option, but I don't know how to get over Gemini. Would love for you to help me out. Oh, she's a Cancer. Okay. Alright, so Cancer, you're probably really stuck on this previous boy. Gemini doesn't care about you. Gemini only cares about you when it's convenient for him, aka when you're going after his friend. All of a sudden he cares, and then watch, if you decide to dump Scorpio and go for Gemini's not going to want you anymore. Not to say that like, oh, you're unlikable and whatnot, but what I'm trying to say is that if Gemini liked you, he would make it very apparent, and if he wanted to spend time with you, he would. If he wanted to talk to you, he would. The thing is, as females, we complicate things so much. Like, we always question whether a guy likes us or not, if they're not talking to us too much, or if they're distant, or this or that, or if they never want to hang out with us, or this. Like, we all do it. We all do it. And the thing is that if someone likes you, or if someone wants to spend time with you, they will do it, okay? Think about when you like a guy, you're available to him. You're going to spend time with him whenever he asks you because you want to spend time with him. So because of the fact that you want to spend time with the guy, you're going to spend time with them. And the feeling goes the same on the other side. You know, it works the same way. So if a guy wants to spend time with you, he will make it his priority to do so. And Gemini has not done that, okay? And if Gemini wanted you, he would have pursued you by now. So I think you have to get over the fact that you're still hung up on Gemini, and that's why you can't go for Scorpio. And try and figure out if you really like Scorpio or if he's just a rebound from Gemini, because there's a difference. Because if you're just going to compare Scorpio to Gemini over and over again, like, there's no point in putting him through that or yourself through that. Just be single and enjoy your life. Scorpio does seem like the better option, that's for sure. Gemini does not seem very interested, and I don't think you need me to tell you that. I think you already know that. So I think what you need to do is either spend some time to yourself and try and reflect and, you know, be alone and see how that is, and see if you even miss Scorpio, and try and figure out how much you like Scorpio, because you don't want to play with his emotions. So try and figure that out when you can. The sooner the better. Also, try to separate Gemini and Scorpio from one another. Don't think about Gemini and try and compare his personality traits to Scorpio's and compare Scorpio's personality traits to Gemini, because that's not going to get you nowhere, girl. I'm not saying you're doing that, because from the message you didn't mention that, but the thing is, like, I know that us as females do that. Also, try and talk to Scorpio about sharing your business with Gemini, because the more Gemini knows about your relationship, the more he's gonna want you. And if he wants you in that way out of jealousy, it's not real want. It's more like, I want to see if I can snag her from Scorpio, and then I'm gonna drop her to the side like a little fly. You know what I mean? Like, I hope you don't take that the wrong way, in which I'm saying like, oh, he definitely doesn't want you, he'll never want you, because maybe he could. But from what I've read, it doesn't seem like he wants you. And if he's all of a sudden acting a certain way because you're with another guy, that's none of his damn business. He has no right to be telling you what to do if he doesn't want to claim you or even take you out or pursue you or make you his girl. He has no say in what you do. He has no reason to get mad, and he has no reason to be getting upset with you, because that shit doesn't make any sense. It's not fair. It's making you feel bad. And it's just not right, because he's just jealous. Like, that's the only reason he's hitting you up now, because he's jealous. Like, he can't be mad over someone that's not even someone that he has made as a priority in his life. He can't. And yeah, so I think you need to let Scorpio know to stop telling Gemini your business, because the more Gemini knows, the more fuel is added to the fire, and he is going to probably show his jealousy to you, and you're gonna secretly love it, because you're a girl. That's what we do. We love it. We get satisfaction out of that stuff. And then the more upset he gets, you're just gonna be distracted with Gemini when you have a good guy in front of you, Scorpio. So I think that what you should do is tell Scorpio to stop telling your business to Gemini, and stop answering Gemini's messages, and stop talking to Gemini, because there's no point. And don't listen to him when he tries to make you feel bad and guilt trip you and tell you can't hang out with guys, because it's none of his damn business. I think you should take a selfie of you and Scorpio, send that shit to... I'm just kidding, don't do that. Don't ever do that. That totally contradicts what I just said. But yeah, no, you should definitely just stop messaging him, and I would hide your stories from being seen by Gemini if you really don't want him in your business. But yeah, I hope that helped. I'm so sorry that I messaged you back so late. Like, I didn't mean to do that. I feel like an asshole, but I'm gonna start doing Ask an Amateur more often now, so now I will get to the messages sooner. So again, guys, if you want to send me an email now, and I'll probably put it in the next Ask an Amateur. Alright, so on to the next one. I don't know if she wants to be anonymous or not. I mean, I did say if you want to be anonymous, you better say so. So, this is for my girl Kirby. I don't know how to say your name, I'm sorry. She said, hey girl, I'm one of your YouTube subscribers and I really need some advice from you, but being that you're an Aquarius, I thought you'd be the perfect person to ask. So I'm a Virgo, and the guy I'm talking about is an Aquarius. You poor thing. I met this guy at a shisha bar. I love me some shisha. June 4th, 2017. He's my sister's boyfriend's friend. Okay. We got introduced to each other and kind of ignored each other through the night. Sounds like an Aquarius. Fast forward a couple hours, we end up making out in the back hallway of the bar, and he forces me to give him my address. Wait, what? That escalated quickly. He picked me up from my house later that night, and I ended up losing my virginity to him. Wait, what just happened? What just happened? I didn't even read this email yet, so I'm shook. Like, wait, okay, let's keep it going. As we were driving in the car, he really doesn't say much, but tell me he's not looking for a girlfriend. I said okay, thinking that sex would change his mind. I'm gonna keep reading. Mind you, at the bar, he told me he didn't have a girlfriend. Okay, so the next day, he takes me home in the morning. No text messages, no nothing. I see him later that night at a different bar, and he completely zips past me while giving me a dry ass hug. I didn't pay no mind to it, even though I was kind of confused. 2 weeks goes by, and he hasn't called or texted me, so I pick up my phone at 3 o'clock in the morning and ask what's going on. He goes on and says exactly this. Look, I lied to you that night. I do have a girlfriend, and I don't want that happening again. Sorry. I ended up saying whatever and just hanging up. I didn't see him again for 2 months. When I seen him, he doesn't say a word to me. He just sits uncomfortably. The more I see him at the bar, the more I catch him looking at me, and I feel him looking at me. I catch him again, and he will look away. A week ago, I brought my brother with me to the bar, and we danced. I'm guessing he thought my brother was my boyfriend because that next week he totally tried to make me jealous by bringing his girlfriend to the section I sit at and dancing with her and holding her hand. The way he looks at me, I feel like he likes me, but I'm not sure. Tell me, Aquarius. By the way, sorry for the long ass paragraphs. Oh my god. This one is juicy. Okay, let's start with the beginning. So you ignored each other all night, made out in the back hallway, and then had sex with him thinking that that would change his mind into thinking he wanted a girlfriend. Girl. Okay, you had sex with him. That's that. Like, that's it. Like, you can't dwell on the past and feel bad about anything. If you do, don't ever have sex with a boy because you think it's gonna change his mind into wanting you to be his girlfriend. Don't ever do that. If you want to have sex with someone, do it because you want to do it. Like, just that's it. Like, because you want to have sex with them. Don't do it because you want something out of them, like a boyfriend, a relationship, a this or that. Like, just don't, because the guys don't work that way. Like, guys don't work that way. Like, it's not, you want a guy to want you for you, not because you hook up with him, you know what I mean? Like, you want a guy to want your personality and your beauty and the way you love and everything about you. You don't want him to like you because you had sex with him and he just wants to have sex with you, because that's just not cool, you know what I mean? Like, you just don't want that. So don't ever tell yourself that to get a boyfriend you just have to have sex with the guy, because that's not the kind of boyfriend you want. So just remember that next time, if that's one thing you can take from this video. But moving on from that, he's an asshole. First of all, he had a girlfriend the whole time. Like, it's not like he just made out with you. Like, the man had sex with you and then goes home to his girlfriend the next day and probably had sex with her too. Like, that's so wrong. That is so wrong. Him ignoring you and all that I understand that he did that because he probably realized that he messed up and he just wants to, like, forget it ever happened. So I understand that. The thing is with Aquarius is that Aquariuses are really good from separating friendship and love from sex. So they can have sex with zero emotions and they can separate love and feelings. Like, they're the kind of people that if they get into like a friends with benefits type of situation, they'll keep it that way on their end because they know how to separate the two. Like, their heart and their mind are two completely different things. With like Pisces and Scorpio and stuff, like their heart and their mind are the same thing, and one and the same. Their heart rules everything. But Aquarius are logical people, so we think with our heads, our minds. So he can easily separate you from emotions. So he doesn't feel emotionally connected to you from what I've read. It seems like he's just lusting after you. And maybe the eye contact and all that is just him lusting after you. As for the girlfriend thing at the club, honestly, as an Aquarius, this is what I'm gonna tell you. He probably thought you were trying to make him jealous by bringing your brother. Well, he doesn't know it's your brother, but, you know, he probably thought you were trying to make him jealous by bringing another guy. So he's probably just like, I don't know why she thinks I care. So he probably bought his girlfriend not to make you jealous, but to make you realize, like, yeah, I have a girlfriend. Like, I'm not checking for you. You know what I mean? Like, not to be rude, I'm just being honest. Like, this is just how I am with these advice things. Like, as you guys have heard me. Like, I don't think he was trying to make you jealous. I think he's literally just trying to say, like, I have a girlfriend. Like, I really don't care. You want to bring a guy, make eye contact, go ahead. Like, I don't care. Like, that's what he's trying to tell you. Like, this is my girl. We're in a relationship, like it or not. Like, this is it. So, bye. Because at the end of the day, if he wanted to pursue you, if he wanted to make you jealous, if he liked you in any way, he would have made a move on you. And he hasn't. So there's no reason for him to be making you jealous because he doesn't have feelings for you. From what I've read, it really doesn't seem like he does. Yeah, so I don't think he likes you. Honestly, I don't. I'm so sorry. And especially because of the fact that you guys didn't really talk. You guys kind of ignored each other the whole night and then went to hooking up. Like, he needs to know you to like you, and he doesn't know you. So if he liked you in any way, it would be in a lustful way, as in he wants to have sex with you again. So maybe he's attracted to you, but I don't think he likes you. So I think you should just forget about this guy, because even if he does like you, he cheated on his girlfriend with you. So what makes you think that he's not gonna do the same thing to you that he did to his girl? Except this time you're gonna be the girlfriend if you get into that situation, and he's gonna cheat on you with some other girl at a shisha bar or some shit. Like, do you really want that? Like, do you really want that? Like, you already know that he's a cheater, and he's a terrible person for that. So, yeah, maybe he likes you, let's say. I don't think he does, but let's say he did, and let's say he broke up with his girlfriend and got with you. He's gonna cheat on you. It's just gonna happen. Like, how you get them is how you lose them. Like, you know what I mean? So I think that you should forget about this guy, because he's clearly, he ain't shit, you know what I mean? Like, he's nothing special. So I would honestly just forget about him and leave it at that. Like, I don't know, like, I don't even know what else to tell you, because he's just so gross. So yeah. So this next email is from Anonymous, so I'm just gonna go ahead and read this one. Hey Ashley, there's this girl I used to be very close best friends with that I met about 2 years ago, and being that we used to go to the same school, we were always very close, and honestly it felt like we were meant to be best friends because of how quick and easily we clicked. I had a friend like that. She screwed me over. By the way, she's a Pisces and I'm a Gemini. Anyways, this past school year we ended up going to different schools and would still communicate often, but in recent months she's been acting like a different person and treating me differently. I started picking up on this and I asked if anything was wrong. She would say nothing other than what was normally going on. After about a few weeks she would stop talking to me less and less, and we would start bickering about small things and then had a fight and stop talking for a quick minute. This literally sounds like my situation with my old Scorpio best friend. After that, we started talking, but I feel like the whole situation from before is slowly happening again. I need some advice because I really love our friendship, but it's like a roller coaster constantly. So I can totally relate to this one. I had a friend who was a Scorpio, and this basically happened. We were always fighting. She was distant, I was distant. Things were not the same, and then we got into a big fight. Shit went bad, and then we became friends again, and things were never really how they used to be. Like, we always had that distance, and it kind of went back to like being bad again. So I know exactly what you mean when you say that. And in my situation, we ended up realizing that we grew apart, and that happens. So my advice to you, because you said that you really want it to work, I think that you should sit her down and have a conversation about the fact that you feel like you guys are getting distant and you feel like things aren't the same anymore. And then that can help you determine whether or not the feelings are mutual, whether or not it's worth fighting for, and all of that stuff. My friend and I had that conversation, and we realized that neither of us had our hearts fully into the friendship anymore, and we realized that we've just changed so much we can't really be friends anymore because we're just two different people now, and we're not as compatible as we were when we first met and we first clicked. Because when we first clicked, it was like a dream come true. We were like soulmates. We were like soulmates for like 5 years, and then we weren't. So I think you need to talk to her about the situation, tell her how you're feeling, and just be really honest with her and be like, listen, like, I don't want to lose you as a friend, and this is how I'm feeling. Like, do you want to try to work on things? Like, I just think that we're really distant and things are just not going well with us. And just tell her how you feel. And if she doesn't take it well and she just kind of seems like she doesn't care enough to try, then maybe take that as a sign and, you know, distance yourself and see if she fights for it. And if she doesn't fight for it, then you kind of know, you have your answer right there, you know what I mean? So I really think you should try that out. Also take a step back and think, is she a good friend? Is this friendship worth fighting for? Is she a good person to me? Once you come to terms with that, whether it be yes or no, see what you want to do from there. But I really think you need to sit her down and have a conversation with her and, you know, just be honest and tell her, I want to fight for this. Do you? And get a real answer out of her. Don't let her beat around the bush. Like, get a real answer out of her. And let me just check the signs again because I forgot what sign. She's a Pisces. See if there's anything wrong with her. If there's anything going on in her life. Because I know that when Pisces have something going on, they can get distant or, you know, dry, upset with you, and it doesn't really have to do with you. It has to do with them and what's going on in their own home life and personal life. So try and find out if she's doing okay first, and if everything's good at home, and just be there for her if she's going through something, and wait for her to come out of that before you guys can really work on your friendship, because she'll take some stuff out on you and it's hard to deal with. But as a friend, try and be understanding and patient with her, but also don't take no shit from anybody if you don't deserve it. But yeah, that's my advice to you. That's my advice to everyone, because this is a 21-minute video already. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this Ask an Amateur. If you do want me to feature your questions in my video, don't forget to send me an email. It's going to be linked down below, of course, beautybyash with 3 H's at gmail.com. Send me your problems. Let me help you. I'm a certified psychologist. Yeah. Definitely not. I'm a business and film student. Anyways, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. And I think it's like, what, day 5 of 7 daws? So don't forget to use that hashtag on social media and get a shout out. Did I do a shout out already? I don't remember. Yeah, I did do a shout out. But yeah, thanks so much for watching. 2 more days of 7 daws. Stay excited. Alright? Thank you guys for watching again for the millionth time. Alright, stay cute. Bye guys.